Hello everyone, Vito's Fruity back again with another review. Before I get on with that, I just want to let you know that there was a new deck that was released today that I did not have in my deck report yesterday because I didn't check the forums and I wasn't aware of it. I forgot about it. It is the Hive by KingsWildProjects.com, Jackson Robinson's company. It wasn't designed by Jackson Robinson, designed by another artist that's working with him. And it's available in two colors, red and blue, but they're expensive, 18 bucks each. However, you can get a set of two for 34 bucks, which is a savings of 2 bucks basically, and of course plus shipping, which can also be a little expensive with international shipping, but Jackson Robinson packs the hell out of it, so it's not going to get damaged, and some of the cost goes towards that, I would believe. But anyways, so that is available on King's Wild Project. While quantities remain, it's a limited run, not USPC that I know of. I believe it's Expert Playing Card Company, and should be pretty limited, 1,500 maybe each color. But anyways, speaking of limited, let's look at our deck today. This is Conjuring Arts Zen. And this I got free with a brick of NOC decks, and I believe they still have them left if you're interested. NOCs, I got them for $5 each in every different color basically. Well, except for blacks and whites, or no, sorry, whites don't exist, but blacks and the summer edition decks, because those weren't included. If you want. Anyways, the front of the box, this is a side opening box like those NOC decks. It says Zen in a oriental style writing, because it's got a kind of oriental theme, I guess. And then you got a logo which is basically it's a face. I don't know if you can tell. There you go. It's pretty nice black embossing. It does say on this sticker, Zen experimental prototype not for sale. They will be releasing these decks eventually, as far as I know, but I believe it's going to be a different back design. I'm not 100% sure. I believe this is what they called, I believe the one I'm going to be releasing is called Zen Pure. I'm guessing, I'm not 100% sure. But that's the front of the box. Kind of, I guess. That is the side of the flap, though. On the one side, it says Master Finish. On the other side, First Quality, which I still don't really understand. On the top, on the flap, nothing. On the bottom, it says it's from the Expert Playing Card Company, New York, New York. And it's manufactured to exacting standards in Taipei for the EPCC. And then on the other side, nothing. But not exactly nothing. You see this massive, beautiful embossing, and there's that face again right here that you'll see in the back design, and that is what is right here. I'll get into the cards. There's nothing on the flaps or anything like that. Jokers, everything is basically a standard Expert card company. Here's your Joker. It's got a J in the corner. It says Expert Playing Card Company, New York, New York on the bottom. And it's a guy dressed in a jester outfit, basically. Looks like he belongs in King Arthur's court or something. And he's holding some cards in his hand. He's doing a florist fan, whatever. He's got 4 aces, so he's got 3 aces. Ace of clubs, ace of diamonds, and ace of hearts. And a Joker. And then there's one card that looks like a blank card. It could be used for a reveal as a trick. And obviously the reveal would be the missing ace, the ace of spades. The other Joker is identical. And then we'll look at the back design. It's very beautiful, nicely detailed. Again, you see that face on there. Pretty elegant looking, I like it. I believe the version that they're going to be releasing is a much cleaner, simpler version that looks more like the Whispering Imps deck in my opinion, which basically just has this face on it in black on the red back. None of this other white detail. Similar to the upcoming second edition Whispering Imps, and which is what I was referring to, I guess, and similar to Madison's and stuff like that. Any deck that just has kind of two logos on it. I believe that's what they're going to be releasing. Don't quote me on that, I'm not 100% sure. But that would make sense. If they released the exact same thing, if they released this exact same back design, exact same everything, and box and whatnot, even if the box is different, I'd be a little bit pissed off. But anyways, the Ace of Spades is standard Expert Playing Card Company one that says EPCC Expert Playing Card Company on the spade bit. Got a couple angels. Look, they're holding that Ace of Spades that's missing from the Jokers. There's your trick right there. It says manufactured by the Expert Playing Card Company, West 30th Street, New York. It's pretty nice. Court cards are your standard Expert Playing Card Company, which look like a vintage USB-C in my opinion. And number of cards are standard. One thing you will notice with these ones is, you can probably tell right there, one index is thinner and the other one is thicker. And I can probably show you that right there. You can see a slight difference in the font on the numbering, and there you go. Maybe if I do it this way you can notice it better. As you can see, it is thicker, and the reason for that, Expert Playing Cards does that a lot. I mean, Conjuring Arts does that a lot on their decks, and that just makes it a one-way face. So if you put them all in the same order, have a card selected, then you can easily determine which one is different, which one is selected, because it'll have a different, the index will be different, it'll stand out. You can do that with multiple cards. I've never seen anyone actually do it, but it's there. And that's basically what you get, standard pips and everything. Well, standard for Expert Playing Cards, which is a little bit different than USB-C, but more or less the same. The cards do have a embossed linen type finish and a nice stock as usual from Expert Playing Card Company. I got no problems with EPCC decks. I like the quality, I like their stock and their finish and their handling. This one is no exception. They fan pretty nicely, they spread beautifully. I like it. The only way to get this deck is by buying a brick of NOC decks. Not this brick. You're not going to get this deck with this brick, but you can buy this brick if you want. And I might even include a free deck, but it's not going to be this one, obviously. And it's not going to be as rare or valuable. But this is what I have available if anyone wants to buy. Pretty much 2 yellow, 2 purple, 2 green, 3 red, and 3 blue. And that is the Zen. And I'll see you next time.